In this video, I'm going to briefly explain templates, what they are, why they're important, and how to make them. In many modern games, players acquire item sets or items that with the most amount of stats and stack everything as much as possible. In Dark Age of Camelot, all stats have a cap to them. Templates are player-made configurations of items and crafting gear that attempt to maximize all useful stats for the character that they apply to. Templates are highly configurable and vary greatly from each other depending on the class, player wealth, and playstyle. As a result, a template for a Skald, for example, could be completely different and just as effective as a different template for another Skald. There are programs available to assist you with making templates. Some of them have databases included, while others you will have to build your own or download from other players. I'll put a link to the programs that I know of in the description. So an example of a template can be seen on my Bard. As you can see, I don't have anything added to strength except from my buffs. I do have my constitution capped and my dexterity capped, and I do have a little bit of charisma, my charisma capped as well. And as well, almost all of my resists are capped. My mana resist is only 20%. I'm on the server Geharis where there isn't RVR, so me fighting warlocks and classes like that aren't as much of an issue. As well, the only monster that does a significant amount of mana damage is Nostoden in Trollheim. But because of how relatively easy he is, and I will be making a video on how to kill him later, but suffice it to say he can be killed with relatively few people, and as a bard the damage that he does is not a problem for me. And then in this section here, my / bonuses, I have capped casting speed, heal bonus, buff bonus, and duration, as well as spell range, and some people would consider 18% low for power pool, but I also have a bit of power regeneration from my sleeves and my Mytherian that for the most part make up for that. The reason why spell duration is important on a bard, at least in RVR, is because Mesmerize and Root and those kinds of spells need to last as long as possible. On my Bard, I don't particularly use Mez and Root all that much, but I do have special items like the Horn of Valhalla Fragment and the Heart of Agramon. The spell duration is especially useful for the Heart of Agramon because when I'm taking keeps, my group needs the charge to last as long as possible so that I can save money because it's quite expensive to recharge this item. So when my keep group is taking down doors and walls from this charge, they'll do a lot more damage, and if they do it effectively, they can take down the outer wall and the inner door in one charge. So that's why I have cap duration in my template. And as a bard, I do a lot of healing and buffing, so that's why those are capped. And then as a bard, I want to have extra stuff that will help with my template. And one of those things is the Crocodile Tear Ring. There are two important things about the Crocodile Tear Ring that are good for bards. One being the damage mitigation from the level 6 ability conversion, and the Radiant Aura ability, which makes everyone around me, not just my group, affected by my songs. So so that's pretty much a basic idea of a template. There are other variables if you're a different class, but and also the playstyle definitely plays a huge part in how you will want to choose your items. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching.